Right, so welcome back everyone. We're back in the shed today. Just going to be doing a little bit of tinkering. I need to sort out a few odd jobs. So let's take a look and see what we're doing today then. Right, so a few of you now have watched my previous video and seen that I've got the Mondeo ST220, so I really appreciate all the views I got on that. It really went down well, that video. I know I did say the next video will be a little shed build for the bikes and all that outside, but because we've been having a lot of hot weather, I've not fancied working out there and doing all that. So what I'm going to do is just got a few odd jobs to tidy up around here. I bought this angle and I'm just going to stick that over the front here just to hide this crack, just to finish that up. And I've got a couple of lawnmowers that you've probably seen, just final little tweaks on them just to get them out, because I'll need to get them out of the way now because the garden's filling up with mowers and I ain't got space for them, and season's going to be coming to an end soon, so let's just get them turned out and see if we can turn a little bit of a profit on them. So let's get this cut and then we'll screw this down and we'll get a mower in. Right, so I'm just going to measure the length of this. Get that back a minute. So that's 196. So we'll get a, what's that? Put that on the end there.
Hold it down with the very edge.
100, take it to you a bit. 90. Well, that's that. So in theory, that will go on there like that, and it just cleans that edge up then. So we'll stick a few screws in that and then we'll come back to you. Right then, so I've just whacked 5 screws along there, and it just finishes up, finishing edge off, just tidies it up a bit. So I'm really happy with that. That was only like £3, so for the sake of £3, the transformation it does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a lawnmower here. I'm just going to set it on this table, I reckon, for now, this toolbox. I'm going to get one of them workmates, because I got one at my dad's house, so I'll probably get that brought up here eventually, but until then I think I should be able to get away with this. But let's get it on here and have a go. Right, well this was one I cleaned up maybe 3 to 4 weeks ago now. It was all running spot on and everything. The only thing that it wanted was a new pull cord, because when you pull it, it only pulls out about a foot. You literally get a short strike like that. So we're just going to whiz this pull cord assembly off now. We'll put a new pull cord on it, and this one will be ready to go then. So just whiz these 3 10mm nuts. Let's just get this out. Mixed mowers, magnetic tray. Spider there, look.
Ugh. I hate spiders. Get it away from me.
So 3 of these bolts. That reveals that casing. As you can see, I was only getting that. Although it did start it, it was just a very short tug, so it's not really ideal. So we'll put a new one on there. Let's just push this mower out of the way. I've still got to get rid of all this lot yet, so I will be able to get around a bit easier in here. Right then, so let's go over to the worktop and get this pull cord done. Right, so we'll just cut this old one off here. We can reuse the old handle, you see. I'm just going to go fetch a lighter 1 second. So I'll just get a lighter just to firm these edges up, so it's just easier to poke it through when we come to do that. Just makes a nice end on it for pushing through. So we'll do both on them. Just put a little bit of a point on them. So that's ready to go. So we're just going to wind this out now. So that's the old one out, and then we'll just thread the new one through. There we go. So then you just want your knot in there and give that a bit of a good tug so you know it's tight, and then just let it recoil itself in. And see, it's still off the let out. So what I forgot to do is tension the spring first. So I'm going to pull that out. So what I'll do is I'll just remount that again. Right, so we're back where we left off then. I've got the knot back in there now, so hopefully it should pull the majority of this recoil rope in. So that's got a good length on that. Right then, so I did put that new pull cord on, but it was actually too thick. It wasn't spooling up right as it should have been. So I actually took another cord off another recoil that I had. So it's not a new cord, but it's a good cord. So this mower is it's ready to go now. So I'll just show you it running. So that mower is ready to go. I've got another one over there that I've got given to me from my uncle. It's Callister, I think. It's a self-drive one, so we'll get that in. We'll just give that a bit of a clean up, and then that'll be another one ready to go. So hopefully by the end of this video we should have 2 mowers ready to out. So let's get that one in. So as you can see, this one it's not in bad nick. It's done a few miles though, as you can see, because the tread's worn out on the front wheels. But it's in good condition. It's what is it? I can't see the year on that one. They'll have a stamp on the engine somewhere, but it's not that old anyway. So let me just show you around it. It's just got a bit of looks like brown paint there where it's brushed up against a fence or something, so I might be able to get my drill on there with the polishing pad on, and that might come off. But it's all solid. It's one lever, does all 4 wheels, but as you can see it's always been kept in a shed, never been left out. It's in fantastic condition really. And it's got the choke there with the high and low speed on it, and it is the self-drive. So let's get the drill attachment out. This is one I'll use some mowers. It's well and truly chewed up, but I don't want to be using new ones because it just chews up on the edge of the mower. So we'll just get that one with a bit of polish on it, and we'll take it from there. So let me just turn this mower around. Right, so we're going to give this a little quick blast with the drill with a bit of polish on it, and we'll see if we can get any of that to come off. Just dab it on around your area first. And then give that a wipe off. And as you can see already, that's got majority of that off. And I will just finish that last bit off there, but you don't need to see that, I'll come back to you. But that has made that a lot more saleable now. It would have saleable anyway, but just seeing it will be a nice finish, this deck all the way around, no rust, no flaky paint. We're going to get all this off and it'll look like a new mower again, so give me a minute and I'll come back to you. Right then, as you can see, we managed to clear all that now. Now I went over the whole mower with the polisher and it's come up pretty nice. So what I'm going to do now is I've just got the old paintbrush out and I'm going to put some of the Restore It on. No, not Restore It, Pledge Revive It. So that will just brighten this up nicely. So I'm just going to get that and put some of that on there. Pour some in this cap. I can't remember if I actually said at the beginning of the video, my uncle actually gave this a bit of a service and all that, so I'm not going to mess about with it. It's running all nice as it should, so this one's just a matter of clean up and get gone. So, and this will just freshen up that, getting all them creases there. And it works wonders, this stuff. It's still better than WD, I reckon, because the WD wears off after a while. And also with the WD, if you start it up, it tends to, when it starts up, it blows a load of dust out the lawnmower, and it tends to stick all to the body of the mower then, so you're forever cleaning it. Where this stuff, it don't tend to hold the dust on it, so it's just personal preference. Some people will like the WD. No, I say I will use WD, but I prefer this. And while I've got some of this, I'll be using this. And you can just see the nice finish you get off of that. So I'm going to go around and finish the rest, and I'll come back to you. Right, so that's that all fully done now, all polished up, Pledge revived it up. Just didn't do them inside brackets. I'll give the handles a bit of a clean down. So what we'll do now, we'll get it on the deck, I'll show you it running, and then that's another one done, and that's two mowers done in probably, we'll say an hour, and it probably hasn't been an hour, but we'll say an hour. That's two mowers that we can get advertised and get moved on. So let me get it running for you. Right then, so let's get this primed up. Choke on. Right then, so that went first pull, and that ain't been started for a good, I don't know, probably about 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm happy with that. There is a slight hunt on it, so it might be worth quickly whipping that carb off and giving it a clean. So, but that's only a 20-minute job at the most. So I think we're going to leave that video here for now. It's just a little quick fast blast tinkering in the shed with mowers. So yeah, we'll leave that there for now. I've still got a few more mowers to get sorted out, which I need to get done. I've still got a bit of wire I need to strip out. There's quite a few videos going to be coming for the Mondeo. I've got What have I got? I've got some rocker cover gaskets because it's got a slight oil leak. So I've ordered a pair of them for the rocker covers. They're coming. Got a gear stick gaiter because mine's it's not bad. It's just flaking a bit of the black off. So I've got a new one of them coming. I've got the fascia coming for the stereo surround, and I've got the top struts covers that are coming, and there is something else coming which I haven't told anyone yet, so that would be a little surprise. So we'll leave that there for today anyway. So until next time, we'll see you about.